Jasper lived in Montana by himself. He never liked people. He preferred the wilderness. The farther he could get from towns, roads, and civilization, the happier he was. For nearly 7 years, he lived alone in Montana's Red Cedar Creek forest. He hunted his own food, built his own shelter, and disappeared from the world. The locals occasionally saw signs of him: a campfire in the distance, fresh footprints after a snowfall, a deer hanging from a tree, but nobody ever got close enough to speak with him, and Jasper preferred it that way. One October evening, while checking his traps, Jasper noticed something strange. A woman standing between the trees. She wore a black dress that seemed to absorb the moonlight. Her pale skin almost glowed in the darkness. Jasper knew every trail, every animal path, and every person who entered the forest. He had never seen her before.
You lost?
The woman smiled.
No,
Her voice echoed through the forest.
I finally arrived.
Jasper's hand tightened around his hunting knife.
Who are you?
The woman stepped forward. The air grew colder. The trees began to groan. And somewhere deep in the darkness, hundreds of voices started whispering. She smiled wider.
I am the Queen of Hell.
For the first time in years, Jasper felt fear. The queen looked around the forest, then back at him.
You've spent your entire life hiding from humanity.
She tilted her head.
But there is one thing you cannot hide from.
The shadows beneath the trees began moving toward her feet.
What's that?
The queen's eyes burned like fire.
It's just a couple of friends I brought with me. Don't worry about that now. I came to you because you hate society's rules, their laws, and others' fake kindness.
Jasper frowned.
Yeah, so? Doesn't everyone hate the rules?
The queen smiled.
Well, I need you as a hunter.
Jasper laughed.
Okay, lady. Find someone else. I don't have time for whatever bullshit you're peddling. Now move out of my way.
I need you, and you are the only person that I want to do the job.
Jasper took a step back.
Again. I'm flattered, but I'm not interested.
Are you sure about that, Jasper?
Wait. How do you know my name?
The forest fell silent. Even the wind stopped moving through the trees. The queen's eyes burned like dying embers. She raised a hand. Suddenly, Jasper saw them. Every person who had ever wronged him. Every betrayal, humiliation, and every wound he had carried for years, standing dazed between the trees. They were in a trance and just appeared from nowhere.
I can give them to you. Every single one.
Jasper's grip tightened on his knife.
How are you? Controlling them. How are they?
The queen stepped closer.
Walk with me, and I will tell you everything that you need to know.
Then shadows gathered around her feet.
Be my hunter.
For a long moment, Jasper said nothing. Then he lowered the knife and took her hand. The world shattered. The forest vanished. The cold Montana air disappeared. Jasper felt himself falling, down, farther than seemed possible. The darkness swallowed him whole. When his feet finally touched solid ground, he nearly collapsed. Before him stretched an endless abyss. Rivers of fire cut through the darkness. The screams of thousands echoed from every direction. The air smelled of sulfur and burning flesh. Towering cliffs disappeared into blackness. Figures moved within the flames. Souls cried, begged, and others simply stared with hollow eyes. The sound was overwhelming. Gnashing of teeth, screams, weeping, the crackling of fire, and the cries of people who would never see mercy again. Jasper stepped backward.
What is this?
The queen stood beside him as if she were standing in a peaceful garden.
This is what your kind calls hell.
A soul reached from the flames toward Jasper. Its skin was blackened and cracked. Its eyes filled with terror.
Please.
The ground opened beneath it and swallowed it into the darkness. Jasper turned away, trying to shake away the feeling that he needed to follow the queen's request before he becomes one of these souls.
If I am in hell, does that mean I died? when I took your hand?
The queen remained calm.
No, it means your mind is in a state of perpetual deep sleep. You're still breathing, but you're not conscious of what is going on around you. You asked who I am before, and yes, I am the Queen of Hell, but I am so much more.
She gestured toward the endless pit. Jasper watched countless souls moving below. Jasper walked beside the queen as they walked through a long black body of water that was bottomless.
For thousands of years, humans have written stories about this place. Some were wrong. Some were frighteningly accurate.
Jasper followed cautiously.
What are those things?
He pointed toward enormous creatures moving through the flames, shapes larger than buildings, things with many eyes, gaping mouths and their eyeballs protruding out of their head. Everyone was in agony except the queen.
What the fuck is that thing?
My pets.
Jasper looked around.
What the hell?
The queen laughed. The sound was neither cruel nor kind. It was ancient.
Come on, Jasper. You don't want to get lost in here, do you?
She slowly walked across the black earth.
This is the place between worlds. The place forgotten by heaven. The place feared by hell.
Jasper frowned.
I thought you said you were the Queen of Hell.
I am.
Her eyes glowed softly.
But not in the way you mortals understand.
The ground beneath them began to shift. Images appeared within the darkness. Ancient cities, kings, wars, and civilizations rising and falling. Jasper watched them pass like ghosts.
For thousands of years, humans have imagined hell as punishment. Fire, chains, demons, but they were wrong.
The queen stopped walking.
Hell is hunger. Hell is desire. Hell is every dark thought your species pretends not to have.
The visions vanished. Only darkness remained.
I do not rule the dead. I rule what lives inside the living.
Jasper felt a chill run through him. The queen turned toward him.
Every act of greed, every betrayal, every murder, every lie, every secret wish, they all belong to me.
Jasper folded his arms.
Okay, then why would someone like you need me?
For the first time, her smile faded, because something older is waking. The darkness around them trembled. Far away, something moved. Jasper suddenly felt very small and nervous that he started to shake.
What was that?
The queen stared into the distance, not answering about the deep rumble they felt beneath their feet. The queen continued,
There was a time before heaven, before hell, before humanity. There were things that existed in the dark, things even I fear.
Jasper laughed nervously.
The Queen of Hell is afraid of something?
She looked directly into his eyes.
Terrified.
Silence hung between them. The creature moved again. A shape larger than mountains, a shadow hidden within shadows.
I have ruled for longer than your species has existed. I have seen empires collapse. I have watched stars die. But if they return...
For the first time, Jasper noticed fear in her voice.
Everything, as you and I know, ends.
Jasper stared at the distant shape.
So, I am going to ask you again. Why me?
The queen stepped closer.
Because I cannot hunt them. My power exists where humans exist, where desire exists, where temptation exists. But the things that are waking...
She pointed toward the darkness.
They existed before sin, before temptation, before me.
Jasper remained silent. The queen studied him carefully.
You spent your entire life outside society. You understand isolation, survival, and what it means to live in the dark.
She extended her hand once more.
I don't need a soldier or a servant. I need a hunter.
Jasper looked at her hand, then toward the distant shadow moving across the horizon.
What happens if I say no?
The queen smiled again. This time it looked almost sad.
Then I return you to your forest. You live out the rest of your life alone, and when they awaken, the people that wronged you that are still in the forest will be so consumed with rage that they will wait at nothing to tear you apart.
Jasper stared at the darkness, then back at the queen.
Well, that sounds like an option I would less likely to win. What happens if I say yes?
The queen's eyes burned like fire. Jasper stared into the abyss. The screams, the fire, the endless darkness. Every instinct told him to run, but there was nowhere to run. The queen stepped beside him, the flames reflected in her eyes.
Then I show you monsters your species has forgotten, and together
She smiled.
I will show you how to kill.
Jasper shook his head, even though he knew that this fight would not be fair and he would surely die. The queen pointed into the darkness below. The sea of fire parted. Something moved beneath it. A creature so large Jasper couldn't see where it ended. Its eyes opened, hundreds of them, each one staring back. Jasper felt his blood turn cold.
What is that?
The queen's smile disappeared.
One of the first. The things that existed before mankind learned to fear the dark.
The creature shifted. The entire abyss trembled.
If it escapes, your forests burn. Your oceans die. Your mountains fall. And your world ends.
Jasper swallowed.
In hell?
For the first time, the queen looked uncertain.
Hell falls first.
Silence filled the abyss. The queen turned toward him.
You spent years surviving alone in Red Cedar Creek. You understand something humanity has forgotten.
Jasper said nothing.
The world belongs to hunters, not kings, not politicians, not priests. Hunters.
The queen extended her hand.
I can teach you how to track what cannot be seen, how to wound what cannot be killed, how to survive what destroys entire worlds.
Jasper looked at the creature moving beneath the flames, then at the queen.
What happens if I fail?
The queen smiled.
Then there won't be a world left to fail in.
The creature roared and the abyss shook. Jasper took a deep breath, then reached for her hand.
Right.
The queen's smile returned.
Good.
She looked back into the darkness.
Your first lesson begins now.